Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome back to some more The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. And today we are on the hunt for some flowers.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Duplancy.
If you're looking for Father Roach, he won't be back until tomorrow.
Where is Father Roach?
You might have noticed the good father has a green thumb. He's gone to visit his friend in the countryside to purchase some seedlings for his tower garden.
Hey.
Where is Father Roach's tower garden?
Why, on top of St. Edmund's, of course. He's got a lovely collection of cuttings up there. You'll have to ask him to show you.
It does sound rather pleasant. It's a shame he's not around.
Well, he does have a spare key for the tower door somewhere.
Do you know where Father Roach keeps his spare key?
No, that's his business. If I did know, I'd fetch it myself and take you up there.
Oh, thank you.
Not to worry.
I do recall him saying he hid it outside somewhere, for safekeeping, like. Were it in the graveyard? Oh, I don't know. Best wait till he gets back, pet.
We don't have time, but
Thanks for your time.
Yep.
Lord be with you.
And with you. Well, you know what? Is that...
In memory of...
Yep, there's Romeo. Let's see, can I...
It would take me a month of...
No, not the knife. Where? There, that's what I meant.
I think I can chip away at this plaster.
Chip, 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 chip.
There's a key behind
I
here.
knew it.
This has to be Father Roach's spare.
Yep. Come on, Romeo and Juliet. You're not fooling anyone who knows you. Okay. I'm gonna just miss.
Capital.
Capital. And up we go, up we go, up we go. Aha.
A small label on the pot reads Flirtwort.
Hey,
This is just what I need.
okay, I got it. And then down we go, down we go, down we go. Do 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 do.
I should put the key back.
Hooray! Good on you.
There. I hope that stays on.
Up and you know what?
The worm has found a new home within the holes of the rotten apple.
I'll be.
Mutton pies!
Good day.
Fresh produce.
What have you got for sale?
I'm selling meat. You're welcome to have...
I'll be sure to... Do you have...
Not today.
Goodbye.
Terame.
The box is full... Various... This looks like
Hi. Nope.
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy. Yuck, a worm!
Go, 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 go. Yes! Shh, quiet.
I managed to swap them without her noticing.
The swap, let's hope she doesn't notice. And now... Shoot! I can't teleport away!
Fresh Scotch eggs!
Run! No, can I? Oh, I was... because I was hitting the wrong button, but here we go.
Good day. I have the ingredients you asked for.
Wonderful. Hand them over.
Alrighty.
There you go. Tell Mr. Bryden to apply this poultice to the area in question. It works wonders.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and then let's go to Mr. Bryan's farm.
I can't see how...
No, I just mean like.
Yes?
I've got a poultice for your joints, Mr. Bryden. It was prepared by Mildred Walker.
Who?
You may know her as Mother Mildred.
Oh, thank you, lass. That Mildred knows what she's doing. I should have thought to see it myself.
She said to apply it directly to where the pain is. It should work very swiftly.
I'll give it a try. Oh, that did the trick, lass. I feel like a lad of 20 again.
Yay.
I suppose you'll be wanting me to milk old Eunice for you in return.
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
A fair exchange. Stand well back, lass.
Believe me, I'm not coming an inch closer.
There you are, lass. Some fresh milk.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bryden.
Alright, and now, you're the provider. Okay, well now, back to... Sorry.
I'll let the worm enjoy.
Okay.
The box is full.
So, I guess it's there in case you mess up the timing. Miss Tompkins.
I've got a pail of fresh milk here for you, Miss Tompkins.
You haven't.
Here.
Mum, you've saved my hide. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I'm worried about Mr. Ambrose. Any road, I'm heading back to Panswick Manor now. Would you still like to meet his lordship?
Very much so.
Now, I can't guarantee you'll be home, all right? He's a very busy man.
I'll take my chances.
Follow me, then. Come on over. It's not much further.
Does that really need to jump? It doesn't look that wide. It looks like I could step over it.
What time do you call this?
Sorry, Mum.
Give it here, then. What the hell is this muck?
Goat's milk, Mum.
You daft bint.
Whoa.
Since when does his lordship take goat's milk with his tea? Oh, he will not be pleased. Get back to your sweeping before I clip you over the head.
Sorry, Mum.
How? Hey,
Hello
you
there.
listen here.
Bugger off, you whelp. This is private land.
I was wondering if it might...
Are you dead? Don't make there are. Do you want to get...
I can assure you the only... And perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady.
I knew it.
Lord James Panswick.
I knew
At your
it.
disposal,
You're Lord Panswick?
as I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman?
A lot less
predictable
annoying.
stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone...
Much older and far less handsome?
Yes, to be frank.
See? I can read your mind, my dear. Now, may I ask, what brings you to my manor?
I wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh, For what purpose?
I intend to excavate Hobbs Barrow tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
An excavation? How very delightful. We're in the middle of our own works right this minute. Follow me, Miss Bateman. Come along. I promise I don't bite.
I don't trust you.
For generations, this chapel was a place of unique devotion. And this was until some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but only with the isolated few who lived on the very fringes of these moors. Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since. Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated once more, and the name Panswick shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewley is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roach might disagree.
I shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again.
I don't like that you're playing the pronoun
A
game.
new world.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
From out of the old world shall come
Hey,
the new.
Part of me feels
greater
like
truth.
you're not talking about God right now.
But I digress. Horace, my dear fellow,
Aye,
I'm
your
gonna grab
lordship.
my
this fair lady
Microphone
here
right
is
now,
in
I'm just
need of
cold
some
up.
assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hobbs Barrow tomorrow?
Hobbs Barrow. Aye, your lordship, 'tis no
Oh,
bother.
sorry.
Good man. You're in luck, my dear. These are my finest, and they're all yours.
Thank you. I am grateful.
On one condition.
Yes?
I've heard wonders about Mary de Plance's Bakewell puddings. I'd rather like to try them for
Well,
myself.
just come down to the church. You could have
Your
tried
lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes.
Yes.
But
Farewell, my beauty.
wait!
one. Alright, wow.
Thank you for bringing me here, Miss Tompkins.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Mum.
I'll let her get on with us, though
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of seems like she's sweeping dirt. Oh, okay, Penswick Manor. Let's go back to the square for now.
Good day.
Hello there.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ralph. Not seen you around before.
Hi,
I'm
Ralph.
just visiting. What brings you to the market today?
I purchased a Scotch egg for me tea.
Nice.
You want a bite?
No, thank you. I'm looking for some help with an excavation tomorrow.
You up for it?
Might you be interested?
Sorry, miss. I've already got my own job.
Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
Oh, did not mean to. Hey. Would you like a sugar
Here you
cube?
go. Eat this. Good girl. Hopefully that's gained some trust between us.
Yeah, because I know that bows are often made with horsehair.
I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Alright, let's go ahead and grab horsehair.
There we are. This should...
Alrighty.
I've done it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
Well, time to go back to not what I meant to do. the Devil's Toe, and hopefully that girl.
Hello. What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Naught to say, except you'll end up with a round of shotting.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind you.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Hey, I have a bow for you.
Look what I have for you.
Nice job. Oh. That was some intense fiddling.
My head is spinning. What happened? Hello? Where did she go? The girl left her fiddle behind. I'll take it with me. I want to understand what just happened.
The abandoned fiddle.
The simple wooden cross bears a small plaque on which is inscribed the name Albert de Plancy.
Oh.
Relative, are you?
No, just looking.
He were the cobbler. Who's going to mend me boots now?
It's a weird way to go about it, but alright.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy.
Can I just like give her a hug?
Do you still have some of your homemade Bakewell puddings, Mrs. de Plancy?
Oh, you're too late, pet. I've a few.
Might you please be able to...
Sorry, I'm not in the truth be told. My dear husband Albert passed away recently. Me thoughts are all over the shop.
Oh, poor
I'm
thing.
so sorry to hear that.
Aye, he's in God's hands now.
May I ask...
Oh, Father, he won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, pet, as a...
Sorry, Mrs. Were you married to Albert a long time?
Aye, he were the cobbler here in Bewley. The most dashing cobbler in all of England, I used to tell him. Love is precious, pet. There's naught that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be...
The simple wood... I can't think of any...
Okay. Did I seriously just soft lock the game?
They are still...
Good day.
Hello, Miss... I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs. de Plancy. I am very sorry
Either
for
I
your
didn't
loss.
see that
Thank you, pet.
before.
I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford naught more than a simple wooden cross. He were a cull. He loved his flower beds. He's only been gone a fortnight. May the...
Plants are difficult to maintain.
His precious hippiastrum with a... I would have loved to live.
What does a hippiastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers. Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and joy. The remarkable thing is there's no scent to 'em. That's why he loved 'em so much. You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly. Hippiastrum were just perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. Duplancy.
Alright, and I think I remember
Lord.
where I saw one of those. Okay. I believe I saw them.
I'll let her get on, though. What
I mean, they're right there.
these match the description of the flower. There's no scent.
You get away from my hippiastrum.
Ah.
Move!
Well,
Alright, there we go.
good day.
Hello.
I really need one of those hippiastrum flowers.
Why?
It's interesting that
It's a
everyone
long
else says
story.
hippiastrum and
Might
she
you
says
please be able to get
hippiastrum.
one for me, or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourites. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry, Mum. It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
The milkman.
Aye, we were to run away together today.
I see.
I'm worried sick that he stood me up. Without Mr. Ambrose,
Oh,
I can't
I'm sorry, Miss.
Do you think he...
I'm sure.
Could you... Oh, I'd do anything.
I can.
Oh,
okay, here we go. Let's go.
Goodbye.
I bet...
Yeah, another. Let's see. I feel like the score is always a good. I was gonna say, Ambrose, is that you? Let's see. Ooh, here we go. Flashback means we're doing something right. Whoa.
There we are. Your shells are looking much more interesting now. I pestered Mother for years to let me bring some of your treasures here. I think she's worried that I want to follow in your path. She has hidden most of your discoveries away. I had to beg her to bring me to visit you, you know. I shouldn't worry you with all that. Do you know that I have a story for each of these pots? Well, I don't know if they're all true, but they are my memories. Even though I was so young, I still remember our adventures together. Would you like me to share my memories of them? Well, I'm going to, whether you like it or not. This is from the first dig I remember you taking me on. The excavation of West Kennet Long Barrow. I found it wedged behind a stone as you ate your sandwich. You said, "Now there's a tiny urn for a tiny girl." Mother was so angry when you brought this one home, wasn't she? "William, that simply will not do. It's taking up all the space on the mantelpiece." Once you moved it to your study, I remember creeping in to take a peek at it. We found this one together in that mucky old barrow near Avebury. I think it was the second time you'd taken me on a dig with you. I remember you bringing it up to your face to look inside and shrieking in horror. "There's a bloody rat in there," you screamed. I think you brought this one back from a trip abroad. I would have loved to go with you, but Mother didn't want me to. I remember you being so proud of it. It looks ancient. You were incredibly excited about this one. I hadn't gone on an expedition with you yet. You were so happy about it, showing it to Mother and I. You didn't stop talking about it for hours. I thought, how can Daddy be so excited over some old broken pottery? But it wasn't long until I understood. I almost forgot. While I was searching for your pots in the shed, I found one of your manuscripts. I thought Mother had burnt all your notebooks, but she missed one. It was an account of barrows across the east of England. I managed to read it all before Mother took it away. Daddy, it was fascinating. I've decided that is what I want to do with my life. I'm going to travel the country, excavating and documenting my own finds. Well, as soon as I'm old enough to escape Mother, that is. When you're feeling better, we can go just like we used to.
Oops, sorry.
I promise you'll get better, Daddy. I'll do whatever it takes to make it so.
Alright, well, I think I might make this episode run just a little longer because it feels like we're wrapping up.
There's something ahead on the road. My God!
Whoa! Okay, yes,
Mr.
it's scary,
Ambrose.
but can we...
I'm going to help you.
Yeah. Just waiting till I can get to my inventory.
Please hold still. I'm going to cut you free. He had been so tightly bound that I could barely cut through without hurting him further. His mouth was stuffed full of flowers of a most peculiar scent. I was dismayed at such savagery, and wondered if the feral folk Father Roach had mentioned were responsible for this abhorrent act. After some considerable effort, I managed to cut him free. Are you all right?
Oh, phew.
Who were lost in visions of hell itself.
Okay,
The devil.
let's get you.
I saw the devil.
Let's get you away from
Who
the flower.
did this to you?
I don't remember. Oh, the terrible sights I saw. I won't forget them till my last breath.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
Yes, Edward Ambrose.
You were to meet Miss Tompkins today.
My love. Oh, my darling love.
Let me take you to her. Here, take my hand. As we made the arduous trek to Panswick Manor, I probed Mr. Ambrose on who had done this to him. He insisted that he didn't remember anything, except for his nightmarish visions.
My love.
Eddie! Jesus, what happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Now, fret not, my love.
I thought you'd abandoned me.
Never. Thank your friend here for helping me out of a bind.
Oh, Eddie!
Let's get out of here, my darling.
Hang on.
You thieving beat! I'll have your guts for garters!
Oh, stick it where the sun don't shine, you bitter old sow!
Go, Miss Tompkins!
The cheek!
Here you are, Mum.
I don't
you,
get
Miss
paid enough for
Tompkins.
this.
No, thank you for finding my poor Eddie.
Thank you, lass.
Let's go, Eddie. I'm never setting foot on this godforsaken estate again.
Good for you.
Good luck, you two.
Oh, okay, I can't do it. Elopers, may they find happiness together. Alright, so I mean, now... Oh, well, I'm already close to the...
I have something for you.
You found them? Oh, you dear child. Let's take them straight to Albert. You'll come with me, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. de Plancy.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, the things I miss most about him are the things that used to annoy me. The click of his jaw as he chewed his sandwiches, leaving his tools all around the house. The way he'd never back down from an argument.
Can we just give her a hug?
He's just quiet at home now. Silence. The funny thing is, that's what he always craved. Peace and quiet. He were a good man, our Albert.
Sounds like he was. I'm so sorry.
Do you fear death, pet?
This feels...
It's the part in between that concerns me most.
Whatever do you mean?
My father had an accident many years ago. Ever since, he's been in a state where he can neither speak nor move.
Oh, that does sound dreadful. I'm sorry, pet.
I believe his mind to still be active, but perhaps this is the worst of all fates. To be trapped in one's own body and unable to express oneself while the world continues around you. That is what I fear.
Maybe he'll get better one day.
Maybe.
I'd do anything to make it so. Those flowers look beautiful.
They do. Albert will be smiling down on us. Pet, I left me basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell puddings in there. You can have them.
Oh,
God bless
I
you.
insist. You've brought an ounce of happiness into my day, dear. It's only just that I return some.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy.
To be truthful with you, I was saving them for myself. I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
You're nothing of the sort.
I'll stay here with Albert a bit longer. You go back to your day, Pet. Lord be with you.
And you, Mrs. Duplancy.
Why can't we hug her? Just feel so bad. Alright. Let's go ahead and don't take them all. Just take
Here they are.
just don't. Did you take? Okay. Hopefully you took a couple, but not all of them, so she can have some puddings for herself too. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Here, your
The vision
stupid muffin.
returns.
I come bearing gifts.
Freshly baked gifts?
Yes. 3 of Mrs. Duplancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
You are an amusing creature, Thomasina.
What do you mean?
You must think me a scoundrel of the highest order for asking you to undertake such folly. Of course I would have lent you my men either way. I merely desired an excuse to share a cake.
Lord Panswick.
I take no pleasure in watching you scurry about Bewley to fulfill my every whim. Or do I?
Hey now.
I do not find this amusing in the slightest. You have no idea what I had to go through to get these for you.
Oh, I do. And that's what I admire about you. Tenacity. Even in the face of something you know to be absurd. You don't give up, do you?
Never. Though in this case I ought to have.
Now then, will you share one of these tempting confections with me?
Sure, why not?
Splendid! I'm glad the rain doesn't put you off. You like to live a little dangerously, don't you, Thomasina? Let us stroll to the beck.
That sounds nice.
this girl did romance on the moors, although rain never hurt anyone.
We walked side by side down to the beck, his hand occasionally brushing my own. Despite Lord Panswick's entertaining company, I had an overwhelming feeling that time was being wasted.
Girl, you deserve a break.
We ate those cakes down by the beck, and as he attempted the most charming lines he could muster upon me, I only had one thing on my mind. Father. Could he be saved from his suffering? Was the answer to be found within Hobbs Barrow?
Girl, just breathe.
I ached to find out. I didn't even notice the taste of those famous puddings. Seemingly disheartened by my lack of enthusiasm, Lord Panswick soon marched me back toward the ruined chapel.
Chaps, listen up. You're to assist Miss Bateman's excavation tomorrow. What time, Miss Bateman?
Early morning, if you don't mind.
We'll be there whenever you need us, miss.
Hobbs Barrow. On the Bryden estate, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll be there.
Take your tools with you. Miss Bateman will need every assistance we can provide her with.
It's no bother.
Splendid.
Thank you, lads.
It's like we're getting
Now,
paid
if
either
you'll
way.
excuse me. I'll see you later, my dear.
Thank you, Lord Panswick.
We're finishing up here, miss. See you tomorrow morning, all right?
Certainly. I appreciate your help.
Alright. Oh, let's get there.
Well, that's a relief to have my crew assembled for tomorrow. It's getting dark and cold. Time to head back to the plough and furrow.
You know. It is also time to do our nightly wrap up with Stanley Kemp.
Evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley.
Your lordship,
Stanley, my good man.
to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, your lordship?
I've come to wish Miss Bateman good fortune for her grand excavation tomorrow. I'm really rather curious as to what she might turn up.
As am I, your lordship.
An exciting time for Bewley. Wouldn't you agree, Stanley?
Oh, yes, your lordship. Very, very exciting.
My dear, please, allow me the pleasure of buying you a drink. A welcome antidote to the wind's bite. Wouldn't you say, Stanley?
Yes, indeed, your lordship.
Why not?
Splendid. You heard the fair lady.
It's like, if I'm gonna die in an excavation tomorrow, I'm gonna drink tonight.
Thank you.
Everyone, raise your glasses to Miss Bateman. May she conquer Hobbs Barrow and find all that she desires. Hip hip!
Hooray!
You don't wish to join me in a beverage?
Oh, you go ahead, my dear. Alcohol does not sit well with my constitution.
Alrighty.
Thank you, your lordship. I needed that.
I aim to provide you with whatever your heart desires. I've reminded my chaps they're to meet you at Hobbs Barrow in the morning.
Thank you again, Lord Panswick.
Till we meet again, faites des beaux rêves. Mr. Shoulder.
Your lordship?
Alright.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
I've recruited the help of some local labourers to help with the excavation.
Marvellous. When do we start?
Tomorrow morning, first thing.
Wonderful.
Can I count on your assistance?
Of course. I'll make...
What else can you tell me about?
Try not to leave those to the...
Have others spoken of...
A dream is a dream.
I know.
But to answer your question,
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sure the locals have filled you.
You cut quite the mysterious...
It's true. I do tend to keep my head down. When one gets... I like the isolation of the moors.
I take it you don't get many visitors.
Oh no, that's the perk of living so... Just me and me hens. I used to come into Bewley more often.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Alright.
I'll leave those...
Who are you?
Hello there.
Yes.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ted? Ted Cross?
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Are you a local, Mr. Cross?
Oh no, I'm just passing through. I'm a musician. Just myself, me guitar and me horse.
Are you a travelling
Are
musician?
you more
Aye.
the pudding?
I've been playing a new song tonight. I've just finished the lyrics.
What's it about?
You'll have to come listen.
Is that your horse stationed in the alley?
Aye. Thistlecrack is her name.
That's an unusual name for a horse.
Aye. It were what she were called when I bought her. Glutton would be a better name. She likes her treats. But it feels wrong to change it.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, well.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
I'll try. You've changed your tunes, Stanley. An exciting time for Bewley. I thought you didn't want me to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Well, what can I get you?
I'm fine for now, thank you.
Come on, Stanley. Hi, Arthur.
Cena,
Arthur?
I've remembered something.
What is it, Arthur?
Not here. Meet me outside, in the alley.
Alright, can we go the sneaky way?
Stinking drunk. But let's hear what he has to say. I don't need to use...
I was trying to go the sneaky way, so that way they didn't know we were going to the alley. I was trying to be smart. You know, never mind.
What is it?
First of all,
I must apologise to you. That night we met, when I vanished.
Yes?
Well, there were a man in the loo. A hooded man. He threatened me with a beating if I told you anything about what I saw.
Oh, Arthur, that's terrible. What did you see?
That's the thing. I hadn't the foggiest idea what he were on about. It was a drink, you see. I'm an embarrassment, Thomasina.
No, you're not, Arthur.
Here's what I need to tell you. I've remembered what you were on about.
Oh?
Aye. Standing in the woods today, I knew there was something. I waited. I concentrated. And it finally came back to me.
Please, you're keeping me in some serious suspense here.
All right, all right. It were a couple of days before I met you.
Nope. Okay.
Hurry now, Leonard.
I'm not as quick as I used to be. This leg is getting worse by the day.
Yes, yes. I'm constantly made aware of your failing health. Do not fear. You said he has promised you the reward of your returned strength.
Aye, and it can't come soon enough.
Are you sure that it must be her blood?
Aye, she's family.
And she gets here in 2 days?
Aye.
We must bring her to the site as soon as she arrives.
No, no, no. Your lordship, with all due respect, we've been through this. We need to ease her into the idea. She will laugh in our faces if we just asked for it.
Who said we would ask?
He told me that she needs to give it willingly.
This little scheme of yours better work, Leonard.
It will, your lordship. We've got the perfect bit.
Wait. Who goes there? Did you hear something?
Okay.
Ah, a moonlight tryst.
Oh no.
After something, are you, Mr. Tillett?
Your lordship, let me...
Save your words, you drunken wretch. Off you go, skedaddle. Don't make me ask twice. I do wish you wouldn't spend so much time with that fool. It's beneath a woman of your standard. It's sad, really. That dog urine they serve here has rather pickled the man's brain.
You're being most unfair to him. Mr. Tillett is a nice man.
Come now, come now. I shall bid thee adieu once more, for I do not wish for this to come between us. All the very best wishes for your excavation tomorrow, my dear.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'd rather not.
See, I tried to go the sneaky way. Well, looks like we're... Oh, okay. Oh, there's another song. What? I wish this had closed captioning. I don't know why it doesn't. Whoa. Now my avatar's ready. Getting more distorted. Brava.
So, Thomasina, the journal proves I'm telling you the truth, does it not?
It does.
Good. Now listen. I can help him again. We can help him. Together.
How?
All those years ago, your father entered this barrow with the goal of binding me within it. All because the people of Bewley had gotten it into their heads that Sax's not what cause of their plight. I tell you, Thomasina, I were not. Your father botched his incantation, leaving me in this weakened state, stuck in this limbo. As for him, well, you know how he ended up.
This doesn't sound right. Incantations. My father is a man of...
You don't know your father, Thomasina. How old were you? A child of not even 5, 6 years? You need to enter this barrow and undo what your father did. The spell must be undone. Then not only will I regain my strength, but your father will too.
But how do I...
Blood. The truest symbol of life and death. It's the life which flows within you, but it's also death once it escapes.
I don't understand.
Worry not how you'll undo what's been done. When the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Time is short. Your father and I grow weaker by the hour. Go. Save your father.
Alrighty, so let's go. Yep, incantation.
I must undo what has been done.
Oh.
Father, I'm coming.
Oh, you've been brainwashed. Alright, so, here. Day 3. Woo! Alright, so that's it. This one's a bit of a longer episode, but, I'll go ahead and wrap it up now, and I'll see you all in the next video when we finally get into Barrow. I'm so freaking excited. And I never want to deal with flowers again. Oh, wait, there's Herbert. Hold on.
Herbert? How did you get in here?
Hi, Herbert. Sorry. Stop using... Okay, now you're going overboard using that one. I don't even know if I can
It doesn't
read
matter anymore.
that achievement.
I've got much more important things to get on with.
Alright, well, now that I've done that, I'm gonna save it here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.